Sup guys, my name is Justin, joined with Nate.
Hey everybody.
And today, we are going to be telling you why, this guy right here, the Clone Trooper Phase 1 Lieutenant Walgreens exclusive, is a Black Series blunder.
I don't even really think a lot of people are going to disagree with us on this one.
I think there might be a few, but we'll see. As always, leave your comments down below whether you agree or disagree. Real quick, before we get into it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We're always talking about Black Series here on the channel. Nate, I was severely disappointed with this figure, and it's been a few years now, and it's still one of my least favorite in the line.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of backstory to this figure, so I want to kind of set the scene a little bit. Because we have had the other three colors of the Phase 1 ranking officers. You know, we had the red captain, we had the yellow commander, and then we also had the green sergeant. We've had him for years, a long time, but we never got the lieutenant.
Yep, which from Attack of the Clones in a few shots, it is the blue rank. So right off the bat, you guys, it's the wrong shade of blue.
Yeah. It's definitely more of a teal color on the actual CGI
like
model.
Like aqua. It's a really nice shade of blue. I like it.
It's 100% completely different than the blue that they put on this lieutenant. I think
they just had some 501st. They had a paint bucket that said 501st on it.
100%.
I could just imagine the decision. Blue is blue.
Yep. 100% they just wanted to put 501st blue on it, even though it's completely inaccurate to the actual design. And you heard Justin right too at the beginning. He said 2020. That was when this figure was released.
Yeah, it is on the old Clone Trooper body, but I actually forgive it. If they released this with the right color and it was solid, which we'll get into as opposed to the weathering effects that they did, I would forgive it because the proportions and everything, I would want them, because I have them all lined up.
Right.
The Phase 1s, I want them to have all the same proportions. So for the sake of being on the old clone body, I actually forgive it. What I don't forgive is, I'm glad you mentioned the Captain, Sergeant, and Commander, because those three figures, and I'll throw in the regular, just the white one as well, they are 100% clean.
Right.
Because it's Attack of the Clones. They're like fresh out of Camino. And the paint markings that signify their ranks are completely unweathered, clean, solid lines. And for the lieutenant, they gave him the stupid thing that they do when they just like chip off the paint and they don't have it as a solid line. So this is a battle damage figure as well. So it just, even if you could forgive the wrong shade of blue, it ruins the consistency of the other ranking clone troopers in your collection for Phase 1. So I think the wrong shade of blue and the weathering, that's my two biggest issues. And it just sucks to see because it happens all the time. I'll look up on the shelf and I'll just see those beautiful figures and I'll go, oh,
yep,
that one's weathered.
It's definitely an eyesore, and it falls into the category of, you know, we waited so long to get it, and then it finally came out, and we were like, really? Like, this was the amount of effort that was put into this figure?
And it's a 100% repaint. And again, I asked this about ARC Trooper Jesse. How do you mess up something that is a 100% repaint? You just have to paint it.
All they had to do was paint it the right shade of blue, solid, no battle damage, and then this figure would have never even been considered for this series.
Right. Like, never in a million years would I think I would have a clone on this list, or in this series, but here we are. I forget about it because I block it out of my mind. Then one day I saw it and I was like, ooh, that'd be a good Black Series blunder. And you've just been filled in by Out of the Basement as to why this Clone Trooper Lieutenant is a Black Series blunder. If you're new to the channel, we don't always complain. This is literally just our little complaining series that we do. It's only one series out of a lot. So if you do enjoy talking Black Series, subscribe, stick around if you're new, leave a like, all that good stuff. I've been Justin from Out of the Basement. I've been joined with Nate.
Take care, everybody.
And we will see you guys in the next video.